Alright, so a couple decent eBay sales this weekend. Let's get right to it. Nothing bank breaking, but a couple of decent sales. Just listed this complete animated Batmobile and got $40 plus $10 shipping. I think it was within 48 hours. The little bisque dude sitting on top of the Batmobile got, I think, $9 plus $5 shipping. These are vintage glass license plate jewels. That's one of the few sets I have left. Those did go out for $60 plus $5 shipping. These are, I believe, Sexton USA, somewhere on there. Don't worry, he just hit the jewels, he's fine. Sexton USA. Bookends, they're pretty heavy cast iron painted. I believe we got somewhere in the 30s plus shipping for those. Also going out for $30 was this Of Mice and Men by Easton Press. Leather bound, 1970s. Again, within 48 hours of listing it. For some reason, I sold 2 Hulkamania cassettes. A friend of mine had found an unopened case of these, and I've been selling them on eBay. And for some reason, we sold 2 of them this weekend, so time to raise the price. We sold a set of vintage New Balance wristbands, $17 plus shipping. Oh right, the Hulkamania cassettes got 30 shipped, and then 1 accidentally went on sale, and I think they got it for like 23 shipped. That'll never happen again. Pretty nice little lot of eBay sales, totaling, I think it was like $450. Oh right. Totaling, yeah, about $450, including this, which I believe this sold for about $100 plus shipping. I think it was $100 plus shipping was the offer I accepted on it. It's vintage, obviously, 1960s. The promotion was for Miss Rogers Bobbies, which I would imagine was preteen, teenage kind of clothing for aimed at young ladies or something like that. It is not completely solid. Still has a little bit of weight to it, but really neat. Couldn't find another one. I could not find any comps at all, so I listed it high. And we finally accepted an offer on it after having it up on eBay for over 6 months. I'm not sure exactly. I bought it originally for an art project I was going to do, and then I scrapped that and listed it. Made a short visit to the antique booth, and then it went out the door. I believe I got to ship this bad boy across the country too, like Seattle or something like that. So hopefully it goes within the shipping budget that they paid for it. It is 36 inches tall. That's why I was holding it at the beginning of the video, so you guys could see the actual size of it. Pretty cool piece. I probably won't see another one, and it now has a new home. Alright everybody, so we're going from a pretty cool bat sale into an even cooler bat find. Honestly, still can't believe that thing was in a milk crate. Yeah, you're gonna see you're gonna see it, and you're gonna see a bunch of other vintage toys that were in this antique lot that I went to pick up. Toys wound up being cooler than the antiques. Let's take a look. Alright, pretty rad find from this little collection with the Johnny West guys and stuff. So they were all in a milk crate, and this is a different milk crate, obviously, but we got some wheels missing, Buddy L's, nothing special, Tonka, right? A lot of Hot Wheels. Old Matchbox, not in the best shape. Majorette, a lot of Majorette, whatever that is. I'm not going to, I wasn't going to bury it again to redo the shot because I didn't want to crush it. I'm not sure if any of you can see it in front of the limo. But I couldn't believe it was in here. I still can't believe it was in here. And furthermore, can't believe that it wasn't broken. That is the Corgi Junior's plastic bat boat. 76, 77, will not focus. There we go. Could not believe it was not broken in there under all those Hot Wheels. Nothing crazy. I mean, maybe it's worth 15, 20 bucks like this, but still. In there, and it's in one piece. Pretty rad. This is the G.I. Joe portion of our little haul, unexpectedly in a baggie in the milk crate there. Most are in really, really good shape. I only saw like 2 elbow cracks. And I have new O-rings for these guys. We got straight arm, rock and roll. Straight arm rock and roll. Pretty awesome. Tiger Force action, right? Tiger Force. Got a leash. I think those are those. I think these are ATV parts, I think. And I think the spiked leash, I think, is for the crocodile dude with the crocodile. Anyway, pretty cool. Loving it. Alright, so here's the little record portion of our pick the other day. No real screamers in here. I did stop by my record shop on the way home because I literally had to drive past it. And I always give those guys first pick. They're more than good to me. So I'll show you guys what we have. They only took 4 of them, so no real screamers in here. Basically, condition-wise, they couldn't use any of these. You know, a couple fun ones. Rod Stewart. But again, condition-wise, that's Frampton, right? It's 4-bit. Neil Young. John Cougar, Madonna, nobody cares. 4-bit. Frampton Comes Alive, double album. What's that? That's the Stones, right? Frampton. Doors. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of decent Doors albums in here, actually. I mean, there weren't many, right? But again, condition being everything. The guys at the shop couldn't use them. But they will definitely sell at the next show or flea market. And we'll get, you know, $3 a piece, 2 for $5 out of them, easily. I don't think any of them are more than that. You know, I might get 5 for Thriller if I ask it, but I think probably 2 for $5, and we'll just blow them out that way. Johnny West portion of our sweet vintage haul today. Pretty rare figure right there. We're going to start on the bottom with the man himself, Johnny West. Or what's left of him. I think that's Johnny West. It might be Jay West, but I think it's Johnny West. There is one good set of unbroken spurs to go with his gear, which would be a vest and a gun. So we got 2 sets of that. There's 2 sets of chaps or shaps or whatever you want to call them. I think this is Geronimo's gun. I'm not sure. And then you've got Chief Cherokee with the red. You got General Custer and Sam Cobra. And then in the middle here, we've got Jed Gibson. And he is by far the most rare of the Johnny West line. He's got his little poncho and that white belt. He also had, I mean, all these guys had a ton of accessories, but he's the rarest. And he's got a couple of pieces of gear, and he's going to be the only one listed on eBay when I put him up. Thinking he's going to go for probably $149-ish, maybe $169, $179-ish, best offer. I think $149 just going to get him sold right away. So that's probably what we're going to do. Custer and what did I say this guy's name was? Cobra. Custer and Cobra. They're going to be like, I believe, 30-ish bucks a piece. And the same goes with Chief Cherokee and Geronimo. The gear I may lot up separately. And then I think the Johnny West parts and pieces I'm going to lot up separately, because a lot of these, I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, they have spring joints. So even just the gear inside him with the bad body, as long as the gear is there. Same thing happens with the arms too. So they'll have springs in there. So the springs are actually useful for somebody. Somebody will pick them up. Some of them have good joints. So it's just a rivet away from being a good joint. So we'll lot him up, and somebody will get parts and pieces. Somebody's going to get an awesome Jed Gibson. And I think we're going to split the other ones up too, because people do collect this line. It is pretty cool. They stand up pretty well. And we also picked up this dude. I think he's 1950s. I'm not sure. I gotta do some more research. He's a little pitted, but he's still pretty cool. Got him standing on the Eisenhower dollar. So yeah, pretty neat find with the Johnny West stuff. I had no idea that there was a rare figure until today. Raining here in New Jersey. It's very, very difficult to get wood delivered when you're trying to redo a deck when it rains every day for 2 weeks. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed some of the vintage stuff that we found today, and hopefully we find some more of that. It is yard sale season, and you know, keep checking in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We will see you next time. I'm going to go get out of the rain. Peace.